has entered the shallow walls of the Hall of Shame this week? Who has been crowned the captain of coonery this week? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Wanksta of the Week.
Hey!
This week's Wanksta, and this one's an interesting one because we haven't done a sports one in a minute, but nonetheless, this one is so appropriate. It's so necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wanksta of the Week goes to none other than Los Angeles Lakers point guard D'Angelo Russell. Now, Mr. Russell is getting the Wanksta this week because of the fact that he leaked a personal conversation that he was having with his teammate, Nick Young, aka Swaggy P. I don't understand the meaning of that nickname, but anyways, I digress. Right? So, they basically were in a hotel room of some sort, and they were basically discussing relationships and what have you. Now, in that conversation, it was actually being videotaped. Unbeknownst to the knowledge of Mr. Swaggy P. And within that conversation, in the topic of relationships, he divulged that he had cheated on his current fiance, who is also a well-known hip-hop artist, Iggy Azaelea. Now, when the news broke out, when the video leaked, for example, everyone found out, including Iggy Azaelea, in which she called off the engagement, and then basically everyone just alienated this guy, players, teammates, staff, and what have you. And there are even trade rumors that are looming around now, basically. So, the man known as D'Angelo Russell, the rookie who's 20 years old, basically made an apology earlier today about the entire situation. But nonetheless, here's the thing right here. When it comes to just people in general, whether you guys are co-workers or friends or what have you, if you decide to share personal information with said person, it should be between you and that other party. No other people should be allowed to know about what type of conversation you guys had unless both of you guys have consent from one another. Beyond that, there shouldn't be any other exceptions, especially in the context of sports. Because the thing is, when it comes to players in any type of team or any type of team environment, what goes on in the locker room, so to speak, stays in the locker room. And he broke that code as a teammate. It doesn't matter if it's a male thing or a female thing. And it doesn't matter if Swaggy P was, wrong for his act of adultery. That is up to him to tell his significant other in which way he did. He does not need to put it on a public pedestal, nor does he need to have anyone else put it on a public pedestal as if there's some sort of social vigilante, so to speak. So for that mistake, D'Angelo was wrong for it, and he's right to be alienated and ostracized from his teammates, because at the end of the day, you're not going to earn anyone's trust on the court or off the court afterwards, and you're only going to make your career that much more difficult. Now, granted, you are 20 years old, you are a rookie, so you still have much more growing to do, but this is more of a common sense thing, and just even outside the realm of sports, you shouldn't be divulging anyone's private information, nor should you even be recording it, because the bigger picture of this all is, why are you even recording the conversation in the first place? Which leads many to believe that you cannot be trusted. So it is with that being said that I must give you the Wanksta. So do you deserve this Wanksta? Of course you do. And we're going to drop that Wanksta on you one more time, just like this. Ace, your take on the matter.
Oh, man. I feel bad for the kid, man.
No, I don't feel bad at all.
I feel bad for the kid. But I mean, at the end of the day, yes, locker room talk is locker room talk, whether it's actually in the locker room or not. Like, that's somebody you have to play with. I know I've played with ball players for years. Mm-hmm. So it's like, whatever we say, like, we wouldn't necessarily go and tell, like, another girl and run to him, right?
Exactly.
We kind of just kept it to ourselves. Mm-hmm. It's like some type of trust. But at the end of the day, like, low-key, us ladies, we need us a D'Angelo in our lives. Like, we need that secret friend that's going to ride for us and, and catch these guys. Like,
but you know what the joke is? If the tables were turned, you wouldn't want any guy divulging your type of business, though. You know that.
Man.
You know that. You know that.
Just need to learn how to keep your mouth shut.
Hey, man, it's all about equality at the end of the day.
Like, Swaggy P was bragging. He was bragging about being with a 19-year-old, like.
Okay, and understandable, you shouldn't be doing that, but at the same time, though, that's his choice to divulge the information to his woman if he was doing it or not, in my opinion.
It's true. I don't think it really should have got, released.
Exactly.
I guess, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how it did. They're saying a third party, so we'll see. But
yeah.
I just feel bad for the kid now because even though the Lakers suck, He still has like another month of playing with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Me and,
it's gonna get awkward.
Swaggy P might not even be there next year, God knows, but D'Angelo's still gonna be there. So.
Exactly, and this is the guy that they are kind of pinning their hopes on, so to speak, as the future, right?
Yeah.
So they're either gonna trade away the people that he's not getting along with the most, or if they're that desperate, then they might trade him for someone that they might see who has equal value, basically. If anything, I feel like he should have confronted Kobe about this, because Kobe has a hand in, kind of airing out other people's dirty laundry, so to speak.
Yeah, but I feel bad for Kobe in general. Like, he is a grown-ass man dealing with these kid problems, and they're losing really bad. I think the record is I don't even know, ridiculous.
Yeah, they're like one
something in 50.
Yeah, but does Kobe really care at this point? I mean, he's gone in a month, right?
It's his last, but I just feel bad, being a veteran on a team and having to deal with these childish issues, going to locker room, that's all they're talking about.
True, but at the same time, though, he's gone through those issues himself personally.
Yeah, sure.
So that's why I don't personally feel bad for him, because he's been in the center of it.
I don't even know, man.
Exactly.
I just wish him the best of luck. I hope that he can get through the season and that they can.
Oh, he'll be fine. He's enjoying his swan song right now, just waving to people like he's the queen or something.
Yeah. No, but I mean, we're talking about D'Angelo. I just hope he can get through the season because. Dang.
Yeah, it's a tough roadblock ahead of him, but yeah, he'll find a way. He's only 20, right?
It'll be real awkward, man.
It'll be awkward, but we'll see what happens.